Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Higher Source Tarot for your weekly tarot check for February 23rd through March 1st. This is for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So if that's you, you're in the right place. Thank you to all of you who have liked, commented, shared, and subscribed to my channel. I so appreciate that. And it's really fun for me to co-create with all of you. I can just feel the energy, and it is so uplifting and powerful and makes me want to create new videos. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and hit that bell if you want to be notified when new videos are posted, which is about every week. So this week I'm doing your weekly. Again, remember that time is fluid, so if I get a time prediction that's not this week, I'll share that with you. And then next week I'll be back for your March 2020 videos, okay? So this is February 23rd through March 1st, 2020. All right, so here we go for Gemini. Now I'm gonna do you a day-by-day weekly reading, and then at the end, because sometimes the Rider-Waite deck will just take it in one direction. It's love, money, and that's what I can feel through the cards. However, at the end I'm gonna give you a Whispers of Love card for those of you that are more inclined to hear about love. And then I'm going to offer a Money and the Law of Attraction Abraham Hicks card. So that'll be kind of fun. So it's going to go Sunday to Sunday, okay? So here's this Sunday. You got the Page of Swords. Monday you've got the Hermit. Tuesday is the Chariot. Lots of major arcana. Wednesday is the Devil. I almost said Capricorn. Thursday is the King of Wands. Friday is the Two of Wands. Saturday is the Knight of Swords. And Sunday is the Six of Pentacles. So you start off here with the Page of Swords on Sunday. And it may be, again, you're getting some communication. It's possible that you're going to have a falling out with somebody. It's not going to be major, but you're going to have kind of an irritating conversation with this person. So I would just, caution you with this. This is your advice to be careful with pen and tongue. So if you, are thinking about contacting them, it might be a good day for no first text, okay? Because sometimes we start that crap and it just doesn't go in our favor. So this is cautionary to you. And if somebody, somebody comes at you, it might be good to give that person some space. Now you have Capricorn, Cancer, and Virgo demonstrated here, but you also have fire, air, and earth as well, okay? So on Monday, this is all about knowing that you're on the right path. The Hermit leads with this lantern that lets him know that he's on the right path. So if you walk away from that Page of Swords, if there is a confrontation, if you walk away from that, Monday's going to bring you into a much better space. You will regret it if you get into it with somebody, but if you don't, you're going to feel empowered. You're going to be, you can't, you don't have to apologize for something you didn't say, okay? And Geminis tend to be great communicators, but the other thing that you have to watch out for is sometimes they can do a little bit of double talking. So if there's a problem, you don't need to call other people and try to create an invisible army. You don't need to. Because if you do that, that's where you're going to get into trouble. So I do feel like for some of you, there's a money situation that is going to move forward. You're a little bit fearful about it, but you don't need to be. And as far as like relationship stuff is concerned, I do think that there's a potential reunion here with somebody. But again, it's your own fear that can hold you back from that overall. So let's continue here. Now on Tuesday, once you move from that Hermit, which is going within, you go forward with great strength. So on Tuesday, I do feel like if there was a conflict with somebody, you're going to be in a better place. Once you give them a little bit of space, you don't say anything, there's going to be contact with this person. So if it's somebody you're dating or interested in dating, the contact will be much more positive. It'll be like, I'm sorry, I was just in a mood and I don't know what I was doing, but thanks for understanding. And this person will be they'll be apologetic to a point. I mean, they're not going to be down groveling, but they're going to be aware of their own behaviors. So I do feel like if you are looking for, a commitment from somebody, that is a possibility. but it's all about having good communication with the person. This also can be an indication of travel too. So for some of you, you may start to get an inspiration to go somewhere. And if you do, know that you are on the right track with that. Or if you've been thinking about it for a while, continue to do research on places. If you've been like getting on TripAdvisor and stuff, continue to do that because that's guiding you in the right direction and leading you towards getting into that feeling, which is how you manifest, getting into the feeling of what it would be like to be at that place, okay? Sometime I'll share, I had been researching Atlantis in the Bahamas, and there was a very particular view, and I took a picture of it and put it on a vision board, and guess what? I have a picture of me standing on a balcony with that view behind me from the room. So know that if you are somebody who's into creating things, that would be a good plan for you. Now, on Wednesday, you have a little bit of fearful energy around you. And again, it could be this other person. I feel like there's somebody kind of insecure around you right now. Maybe somebody that you're dating where they are like thinking you're getting mad at them all the time when you're not, and it's getting kind of tedious. I think if that's the case, you may need to start setting some boundaries with them and letting them know how that makes you feel. Like, you know, it just gets tiring because I'm constantly having to convince you I'm not mad. Here's what I'm looking for in a relationship. Can you level up to that or not? You know, this is what I'm looking at for. I like you. I like being around you. I do think for some of you, you've got a relationship that's kind of wavering right now. And it might be possible for some of you that you're going to step away from that, not this week, but in the future, if this person does not change some, you're in a direction where if they can't keep up, they're going to be left behind. I hate to say that, but I just have to tell you because that's what the cards are telling me. So this is Thursday, and again, I feel like you are in a really good place. Again, this is fire. This is fire energy, the King of Wands. But you're really clear about what you want. I think that work overall is going to be good. You're going to have some kind of new opportunity if it hasn't started already. It could be something like taking more of a, you know, something where your boss asks you to be the lead on something, or you get a small raise or something like that because people around you notice that you have good ideas and you're definitely becoming a leader in that part of your life. So I feel like, you know, the work energy and the money energy are really pretty solid here. It's more this relationship thing that keeps coming up. So this is Friday, and this is the Two of Wands. And, you know, again, this is like about making a decision where you may be deciding, like, I think I need a break from some of this energy on the weekends because it's getting a little bit tedious for me. That's the word that keeps coming up to me, that it's tedious. It's like somebody who just needs a lot, and you're kind of struggling with it because I think you really do see some good in this person, but you're just taking on a lot right now. I think you have some stuff going on at work that's very positive, and you don't want to be held back from that by anybody. So I do think this person might get a little bit angry or be not even angry. It's like they're impulsive. That's the word. It's like they're impulsive and they get a little bit demanding. So they may not like that. If you set a boundary, they may want more. And what they need to understand, if you're cross-watching, is if you start to do that, it's going to separate you more. That's not going to bring you together. So just know that sometimes we give a little bit of space because we need to connect with our source. We need source energy. And when I've had relationships that haven't run the distance, the problem wasn't with me and them. The problem was with me and me. Okay, I got too far away from how my source sees things, and I started to look at negative aspects instead of the positive ones. So, you know, maybe a good exercise for you, if you are in a relationship, to sit down and write down those positive aspects about this person. If you're separated from somebody but you want a return, it's not fully represented here necessarily, but I think that would also be good for you to do too, because you're looking for something ultimately. So this is Sunday. You're looking for this Six of Pentacles. You want balance, you want stability, you want things to be equal. And I think you can have it with either one, quite frankly. But you need to get in alignment and see those positive features. Why was I with this person? Why do I want to be with this person? And get clear about what it is that you want. And those things will come forward to you. You just have to put out to the universe what it is that you're looking for. A lot of times we have conflicting beliefs and limiting beliefs that give a very mixed vibrational signal, and so we get some of what we want and some of what we don't want. Okay, so you know, with this, again, you've got those Libra scales in there too, so it could be a Libra too that you're dealing with here. But with this too, you know, with money, as far as that's concerned, you do have stability. Like I said before, there's nothing like you know, completely like out of the blue where you're going to get a big, you know, jackpot or something. But if somebody offers you something, the guidance here is don't be too prideful to accept it, because I think you could have somebody offer to help you with something that maybe they come by. It's like, you know, maybe one of your parents comes by where you're living and says, hey, I've got, you know, some furniture that would go great in here that I don't want anymore. And you look around and kind of go, yeah, I could use that, but I don't want to take their stuff. Do it, because they want to give it to you. If it's somebody else who just wants to take you out, I would accept that too. Always know that when there's money coming towards you, you want to accept it in any way that you can, because that encourages the universe to send more of it. So here is your Whispers of Love card. This is spiritual connection. A relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Okay, and that's where I get kind of like, for some of you that are dealing with somebody needy, there is a deeper connection there, and that's the reason why you don't just get rid of this person. Even though they can be a bit of work, there's something deeper there that keeps the two of you together. And then for your Abraham Hicks money card, whatever I desire, I can acquire, okay? The eternal laws of the universe steadily hold the promise of expansion and joy. Understanding the law will reawaken within you the knowledge of your purpose and your own personal power as you remember how to access the power of the universe that creates worlds. If this time-space reality has within it the ability to inspire a desire within you, it is absolute that this time-space reality has the ability to yield to you a full and satisfying manifestation of the same desire. It is law. Okay, so you know, anything that you want in the material plane is possible. You can attract it. All you have to do is ask and believe, and it will come to you. You get into that feeling of having it and having it right now, and the universe loves speed. It'll show up here. So, I love you, Taurus. I'll be back. Excuse me, I just called you Taurus. Sorry about that. Gemini, how about that? I love you, Gemini, and I'll be back again next week for your March 2020 reading. Can you believe that? And have a great week, and I'll see you then.